Hey, good morning. My name is Jeff Fuller. Just trying to check this out actually because I tried to broadcast last week from my personal Facebook account for our Sunday morning service, Living Hope Wesleyan Church. I'll bring that up. 9 a.m. worship gathering. Unfortunately, it did not work from Facebook, so I'm just checking this out now. It's going to be on Facebook, my personal Jeffrey M. Fuller account, as well as our church YouTube account, Living Hope Wesleyan Church. And then we will be on Instagram this week, Living Hope Wesleyan. Instagram, Living Hope Wesleyan. YouTube, Living Hope Wesleyan Church. And then Facebook will be my personal Facebook account. And I'm trying some of these things to see how distracting they are, and just try to see what we're about. And so the vision statement for Living Hope Wesleyan Church is creating community, communicating care. And we're really trying to be creative on how we develop and give opportunities for you to feel as though you belong, that you are not alone, that you are loved, that you're accepted, that you're embraced, that God is for you and not against you. And we as a church body just care about you, and we can reach out in ways without you feeling like you have to become a member of our local church or a certain denomination, but just want you to know that you're a part of something bigger and that God certainly has a plan for your life. Communicating care, communicating is simply how can we connect? So it's not just John C. Maxwell wrote a book, Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. So we're trying to figure out how we can best connect, especially during this quarantine, even though restrictions are being lightened and golf courses are opening. So that's good. We are being allowed to meet in groups of 10 or less. That does not mean as a local church congregation, we're going to be doing that just yet. We're trying to work out some of the details and fine tuning of that. And cares, how do you know that you feel cared for, that you need what you need, that we can provide things for the people in your life that really would benefit in that way as well. But since I have you, since we have a couple minutes, I just wanted to share something that I read today, and it just sparked something in me. It talked about how uh, God is the archer, and we're just the bow and arrows. He knows where he's launching that arrow. He knows where the target is, but sometimes the arrow in flight has no idea because, well, it's an arrow. And I just thought of this graphic. It's just somebody just bow hunting, shooting, target shooting. And I know it's not a perfect correlation, but I do think that God uses pastors, clergy, leadership, volunteers to be the bow. And so, what is more difficult, being the bow or being the arrow? Being ready, being prepared, being kept kind of in your sheep pen, ready to be sent out. But the archer pulls back the bow and stretches the bow and puts tension on the bow, and the arrow is just getting ready for what it's designed to do, to be sent out to go after the target. And again, this is not apples to apples, but I just thought it was interesting what it brought to mind in my devotions. And again, I really want to make sure this works on my personal Facebook account as well as our church YouTube channel for Sunday morning. So just bear with me as we walk through this. But so, do you want to be the bow that gets stretched and pulled back in the tension, and you aren't sure what the archer is doing? You don't know if God is sending out one of your prized arrows to a place that will never come back, that you won't find, that God has a plan for them. Is this Katniss Aberdeen, whatever her name is? That old movie. I just thought it was a pretty cool picture. And some of you are like, oh, God's not a woman. You have to stay with what I'm talking about. God's a spirit. So, anyway, let's stop right there. But do you want to be the bow that God uses? And are we ready to prepare the arrows, or do we just want to keep them all to ourselves? Is it just come and see what I have, what I can give to you, what we can provide, how we can entertain, that feed the consumer mindset? Or is it you are created for so much more, that I will be used wherever you want me? And maybe one day you, the proverbial arrow, will become the bow, and God will use you in a different way. Or maybe you are the bow, but God is saying, I'm I'm creating you, I'm designing you, I'm transforming you into something more. Anyway, so hopefully this works, but that's my thought for the day. Do you want to be the bow or do you want to be the arrow? Either way, you need to allow yourself to be surrendered to the use of the archer, however he chooses to use you. Anyway, that's a devotional thought of the day. Happy Friday. We continue to read Proverbs, hopefully. Today's the 8th day of May. There's 31 Proverbs in the book of Proverbs, that Old Testament book. You can just find it Version Bible app. If you need a hard copy of the Bible, just contact me and I'll be more than happy to mail one to you. Pastor at hopeforvermont.org, or if this is working on my Facebook account, just message me there. Um, so Proverbs, and then tonight we have Psalm 69, and then Monday through Friday we have morning and evening Psalms read to us by friends of Living Hope Wesleyan Church. Hopefully you can join us on this Sunday morning for our 9 a.m. worship experience, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.